Welcome y'all to my Married at First Sight season 15 episode 14 recap review. And this is going to be for Nate and Stacia. So come on in. I've done videos on all the other couples and I've done a video on the after party. So be sure to check them all out. At the end of this video and all my videos, I leave links. You can just click on it, go right on to the other episodes. And y'all, when you watch my videos, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What's your opinion? You disagree? You agree? You got some other ideas, some other concepts? Because I love to listen to other people's thoughts. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. Because I would love for you to be a regular viewer and come back. And for everyone who does watch me regularly, I really appreciate you. I thank you all. You keep me sane out here, because let me tell you, if I didn't have y'all to talk with, I don't know what I would do, because I don't have a lot of friends who watch this show. So y'all are my MAFS friends, and I love talking to you about it. And if you have joined my channel as a VIP member, thank you so much. And if you want to join, you know what? There's a join button right down below. You can just click on it. But let's go ahead and get into this review of Sasha and Nate. First of all, I did that little spoof video. I don't know if you guys watch my parodies, my satire, but I had done this satire video on Nate and Sasha, and I was saying that, the context of the spoof video, which is not for real, was fake, but it says, Nate and Sasha are going to try to open up a new sex club in San Diego, and they were going off of trying to emulate Candy Bearers from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, I just did it as a joke. I was just kidding, because, I be trying to make these little satire videos and stuff when I don't have nothing to do. And, you know what? But shoot, maybe it ain't a joke no more, y'all, because it seems like every week now, Stacia and Nate are bringing sex toys, bringing samples to other people to have them try out things, try new things. And so maybe it ain't a joke no more. Maybe this is really going to be their new business. Like I told you in my after party video, I think I said it there. I said, by the time Nate and Stacia leave this show, Stacia's probably going to be have her house finished. That house that she was building, that's going to be finished. She might be pregnant with all these sex toys and how she's spicing up in the bedroom. So she might be pregnant, and they might have a full-on business ready to go, website up and everything. Her website going to launch the same day as when they lift up the restrictions on IG and everything else. Watch out for it, because Stacia and they going to have a business. They're going to have, somebody told me they already got a YouTube channel. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's hidden during the show, but I don't know. But let me tell you, the way they're going at it with these sex toys, they might just have a sex toys business. Unless Stacia's just doing this to get pregnant. That's what I think too is going on. Stacia's like, I want to catch Nate slipping with no condom or something, and we have an oops baby on this 8 weeks. Stacia like, ain't nothing wrong with no oops baby on the first 8 weeks. They was giving out all these awards during the prom. Stacia and Nate might win the award for the quickest Married at First Sight couple to have a baby. I wouldn't be surprised. The way they're going at it like rabbit. But good for them. I like it. I like them at the prom. Sasha said, I'm going out and buying me a new dress. They were doing their little photo shoot. I like the photo albums everybody had at the prom. I thought those were cute. Not photo albums. They were actually called yearbooks. I thought those were cute. I like the prom pictures they were taking. And somebody was like, okay, do the pose. Do a ratchet pose. And Sasha was like, ratchet pose, what's that? And then she does this. Girl, that ain't ratchet. That is a sex bedroom. I'm telling you, Sasha is telling us a lot about her. She is telling us a lot. That's not ratchet, Sasha. That's more like sexy and nasty. Girl, you telling all your business here on this episode. They had these little vibrating panties, and Nate was playing with the button. He talking about, I didn't know how to work them. He knew how to work them. He just wanted to send her into a tizzy. But it got so bad, she had to go to the bathroom and take them panties off. She was like, this was way too much. But I remember that same scene from Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I watched that show too. And that was the same thing that happened to Candy Burris. She bought them vibrating panties on the bus with them ladies. and everybody was pressing the remote. And then you come to find out that if you're in the vicinity of somebody else with the same thing on, the remotes work all kind of different people's underwear. So you could be next to another couple and the husband of the other woman is pressing the panties and it's going off on you. I don't like that. So good thing she didn't buy extra pairs for everybody. Don't do that, Stacia. Look, good thing she only bought one pair, because that would have been a different type of dinner scene. A whole different type of dinner scene. And if you watch my after party video, I talk about Alexis. Alexis was jealous of Stacia because she sure wished she had thought of that idea with those vibrating panties, because that is something Alexis would have loved to do. And she would have loved to do it with Justin pushing her button. And she would have loved to be the center of attraction for that. Alexis would have loved it. Alexis was jealous she didn't come up with the idea. You also have seen where Sasha was telling Alexis that, hey, Justin told us you guys made love. There go Justin gossiping again, telling the business. But you know what? They're two gossipers. But anyway, you know, that he told her the business. And like I told you in my video with Alexis, she didn't like it. You know, she didn't smile when it happened. She was scared. She didn't even turn around. She was scared to hear what else was going to come out Sasha's mouth. Because like I talk about in the video with Alexis, Alexis was scared about what Justin was going to say about her in the bedroom. And because Justin wasn't giving her enough praise. He told her that she had a good time, he enjoyed it, but that wasn't enough for Alexis. She needed to be told way more than that, so she could feel like she's the most desirable and woman walking around with the best pee in the world. And that's when she drops that little line talking about, well, anytime you're with me, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be good. Puffing out her linebacker chest, talking about anytime it's going to be good for me. And then she tells that little lie to Stacia, saying, well, you know, what happened? How do you guys feel about if your husband and you don't enjoy it? Talking about, well, you know what? You know, it was Justin's first time and this and that. Well, first of all, not believing in Alexis, not believing. Let me tell you why I don't believe it with Alexis, like I told y'all in those other videos. Because Alexis doesn't say that in front of Justin. And she also doesn't say it on the after party when she's talking about it. The only reason she said that and put Justin down in front of Stacia was because Justin told Stacia something that she didn't get to tell, first of all. And Justin got his story out there first, but she didn't know the whole story. So she wanted to make sure the story was about her being the prima donna. She's the best one in the bedroom, and Justin was the student in the bedroom. That's what she wanted to do. And so then she starts putting Justin down in front of Stacia. Stacia, don't believe it. It's not the truth. It's not the truth one bit. I'm not believing none of that story. Because if he was so horrible in the bedroom, why are you talking about you was looking at him with lustful eyes, Alexis? And why you all up over him, tongue kissing him, all of that, if it was so horrible? You wanted more, Alexis. Let's be real. Let's be real. You were D-whipped and he wasn't P-whipped. You was D-whipped. But I would tell you, there was one scene with Nate that really caught my eye. And that scene with Nate was when at the end of the dodgeball, when Lindy was doing her performance and she was crying, talking about, you know, she can't take it anymore. She can't take the one day when Miguel finally started checking her. Lindy had a whole breakdown the one day Miguel finally clapped back and checked her. We've been watching this show for 15 episodes. And Miguel finally claps back at Lindy and she can't take it. After all the stuff Lindy has done. But anyway, so she's sitting over there crying. And I don't know if y'all saw Nate's expression. He looked like he was going to cry too. His eyes looked like they got red. He looked like they were watering up. And let me tell you, I was really wondering, like, why is he getting so touched by this moment? And in that moment, what Lindy was expressing was that she was fearful that she couldn't really be herself, that she would get rejected by Miguel if she just sort of, you know, started being herself. And I wonder if a part of Nate feels kind of the same way with Stacia. Because you know what? I've been saying the same of all, you know, when I went around through the couples of who's holding back, who's trying to keep the peace. I can say that in the relationship between Nate and Stacia, I felt a lot of the times in the beginning, Nate was holding back so that Stacia wouldn't get so upset. I think they're blending it out. I think they're working it out. I think Stacia's doing more things. But I think in the two of them, I think Nate was the one feeling a little bit more like, is Stacia going to stick around if she finds out negative things about him as well? I think he was feeling it. And I think when Lindy was expressing that, I think it was resonating with him. And I think that welled up in him. And it's interesting because when we see the previews, there's a preview when Nate says, what's going to happen if it doesn't work out? And I think he's alluding to the fact of if he moves into the house with her and he gives up all his apartment and everything, and Sasha decides she doesn't want to be with him, what's going to happen to him? Is he just going to get put out? And that's kind of what Lindy was talking about. And I think it's a fear of Nate. And it's interesting because I think he's going to bring it up next week. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Sasha handles that conversation and to also see how Nate expresses his feelings. I think he's going to do a good job, because I think what Nate does a good job at is telling you what he feels, even if it's something you don't want to hear. I think he lets you know how he feels if it's a sad or insecure feeling. I think he's going to say it. So I'm looking forward to hearing that sort of deep conversation between the two of them. There wasn't much going on with Sasha and Nate this time. There was so much going on with the other couples, but all I got from them pretty much was like, they giving us a precursor to what's going to go on with it. These folks going to have a business, and Nate and Stacia, they going to have a business. But it looks like in the previews coming up next week, they're going to give us a whole preview of things that are going on with them. And you couldn't neglect those previews we saw when Nate starts calling Alexis a messy, a liar, a gossiper. I mean, he didn't have anything nice to say about Alexis. And it's so funny because Alexis is in the after party. Be sure to watch my video on that. And they show those same previews of Nate calling Alexis messy, a liar, and a gossiper. And they pan to Alexis's expression, and she's like giggling. Ah! I'm telling you, Nate does not like Alexis one bit. And I think he doesn't have much respect for Justin. He probably likes Justin a little bit more, but I'm telling you, he doesn't like Alexis one bit. In fact, I barely even see Nate talk to Alexis. When is the last time you saw Nate even say one word to Alexis? You haven't seen it, y'all. Really pay attention. Have you ever seen him even talk to Alexis directly? He don't like Alexis. He doesn't respect her. And let me say, Nate has become one of my favorites in this show, because I think that Nate, out of everybody on this show, you know, he does have this level of emotional intelligence where he can actually articulate his feelings a lot of times. When he's afraid, he's afraid. When he tells Sasha the way he's feeling, he's able to articulate it. And he's able to see through the BS of Alexis, and he's not going for her and drinking her Kool-Aid like these women are. Alexis got Lindy over here drinking her Kool-Aid. She got Kristen over here drinking her Kool-Aid, and Nate is over here saying, I'm spitting this Kool-Aid out because this stuff is nasty. He ain't going for it. But anyway, that's it, y'all. Be sure to check out my other videos on the other couples, and I will talk to you later. Bye.